Hey, it's Steve Messinio from Sitara Systems, and on today's episode of IT with Dr. Steve, I'm going to share a word of caution for those of you using social media that should please relay to your family members using social media as well. Stay tuned. Hey, it's Steve Messinio, Business Development Officer here at Sitara Systems. And what I want to share with you today is a personal story that actually impacted my family, and it should serve as some caution for those of you who use social media, as well as your family members who use social media, especially if you have teenagers or young adults who are on those various platforms. Yesterday, my oldest son was scammed on social media. Basically, he received some outreach from a person who claimed to be connected to some of my son's friends on the Instagram platform and wanted to connect and start a conversation with my son. And my son, being somebody who is unfortunately a little challenged from a developmental standpoint, he's a high-functioning Asperger's kid, and if you ever talk to him, you wouldn't really know it, but there are some cognitive challenges that he faces, especially when interacting with people on a social level. And so to have this medium in front of him and have somebody take advantage of him was obviously very disappointing. And this person basically had my son share some information that he should not have shared with them, and then turned around and started threatening my son and requesting a ransom. My son, again, being young and unaware and unsure of himself and what to do, and what he should have done is obviously come to myself and my wife first, but he decided to try to take action on his own, and he started paying this particular individual using his Venmo account. And what we're fortunate is that we have the notifications from Venmo sent to our own personal phones when large transactions are made. So we were made aware that all of a sudden our son sent out $1,500 in ransom to this individual who was obviously trying to scam him. And as things progressed, we fortunately were able to intervene and educated our son to stop talking to this individual, stop texting this individual, and we were able to cut off that communication, file a police report, and then connect and contact Venmo and let them know about exactly what happened. Fortunately for my son, Venmo is great, and they were able to recover all of the funds that he paid out to this person trying to ransom him. And hopefully they'll find a way to file charges against this individual and prevent them from doing it in the future. But this is just a word of caution for anybody on social media, especially for to be aware that there are people out there who are looking to scam you, to take money out of your pocket and put it in theirs, and will do so in unscrupulous ways. And just it was a little disconcerting to have that experience in our family, and I'm glad it worked out the way it did, and we were able to recover his funds. But it was certainly a harsh lesson for my son to learn, as he was very worried at the time it was all occurring, and that he was in a no-win situation. So my other piece of advice is really to educate those of, especially your children, your young family members, about the risks of using social media, and that these things may occur, and what to be looking out for. And if they do find themselves in a situation where somebody is trying to steal money from them, that they should obviously get you, the parent, involved immediately, and obviously take steps to file a police report and do the things necessary to prevent funds from being transferred to these unscrupulous individuals. So anyway, just a word of caution for those of you using social media, and something that I would highly recommend you share to young family members using social media. Don't want to see what happened to your families, what happened to my son. And like I said, unfortunately, we were able to recover his funds, but in a lot of cases that doesn't happen. So just a word of caution. Hope you find this helpful. Feel free to place some comments below or ask any questions that you might have in the post on this blog, or if you happen to see this video on LinkedIn or any other social media platform. Love to hear your comments. And if you are in need of any assistance from a technology standpoint, please feel free to reach out and be happy to assist. Thanks for watching.